Hi guys, welcome to another video. Today's video I wanted to try out the Makeup Revolution times Plastic Boy Gary Thompson collection that I picked up from Makeup Revolution. So this is a get ready with me for work. Just trying to use these products to see what they're about. And yeah, that's the look I was able to achieve today. So if you want to see how I got this look, what I think of these products, all of that good stuff, make sure you keep on watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Bye guys. So good. Okay guys, so don't ask me where the clip of me actually doing my face. I think this was a morning that I was getting ready for work and I wanted to use the new collection from Makeup Revolution. So I initially wanted to just show you all, the eyeshadow palette and the lip kit. Somehow or another this was in the clip, so I just left it in the clip. That's just me using the Fiona Styles setting powder. You can get this powder from Amazon. It is on the pricier side because I think it's like $25, but I've had it forever. I absolutely love this shade. It's the perfect brightening shade for my skin tone. And I'm just using a random sponge, latex sponge. I don't care too much for those type of sponges. First, I'm allergic to latex, so I don't even know why I have this. And to me, they're like really hard and not as soft as like my Car Beauty sponge would be. So then I took my P. Louise base in rumor number 1, that big gigantic tube that I'll have forever and ever. And that's what I use today to base my eyelids. I always try to leave this part in the video just in case there's someone out there who has a question about how should they base their eyes, or what color base should they use. Should they use a dark base? Should they use a really light base? Depending on what colors you all are going for. So yeah, and y'all know this is one of my all-time favorite, one of my all-time favorite base to use. And of course I'm just using a random brush as always. It's either from Amazon or Shop Miss A. That's where I tend to get all of my makeup brushes from, and I'm just packing it on, making sure that it's somewhat dry. And this is another day that I had no idea what kind of look I was going for. This was my initial first time using this palette. I know I already have a video on my channel that I just put up, so this will probably go up the day after. So like yesterday I put up a video of me doing a full look using Makeup Revolution products, but that wasn't my initial reaction to the new Plastic Boy and Makeup Revolution collection. So now here's the palette, which you've already seen already, and hopefully I'll hold it up so you can see what shade I'm going to use. So yeah, that's the shade I went with. Okay. So on this one, for that look, let me make sure. Got the palette like right in front of me. So this is the shade Rocked. I use the shade Rocked in my crease. I'm sorry, not Rocked. Sip and Slay. That's the shade I use in my crease. So I thought it was going to be like a very subtle brown. I didn't want to use an orange. I didn't want to use a red. I just wanted to try something different. So I said, well, maybe if I try a very light tone brown shade, that it would give me some definition, because I was looking for mainly for definition. And I'm just taking that, putting that directly in the crease area. I'm using, I won't call windshield wiper motions. It's more so like circular motions. As you can see, my brush tends to go. I tend to try to do circular motions. I feel like that makes my eyeshadow blend a little more seamlessly for me. And definitely focus on that crease. Makeup Revolution. Let's see what shade I'm using. Then I took the shade Period and put that on the top of that. So basically I used 2 transition colors today and put that on top of that. Guys, whenever I sit down to film a look, I really always never know what I'm going for. I kind of have an idea of the colors I would like to use, but as far as the look and the placement and where I want the shadows to go, I rarely have an idea of what I'm going to do once and especially in the morning, getting ready for work at 5 o'clock in the morning, it's like I really have no idea. This doing makeup in the morning, getting ready for work is what wakes me up and gets my blood pumping and gets me out the door. Where most people drink coffee or look at the news or whatever, I do makeup to get me motivated to get out the door. Yeah, right. So I'm just using that to put that on top of it, slightly on top of Sip and Slay. Right, so now I'm going again. I tried to make the look as simple as possible because, of course, this is a work day. Here I am confused about what I wanted to use. So I ended up using Ochre. I ended up using that, and that was a gold shade only because I knew that my top was like a mustard color yellow, kind of have green in it or something. And to me, this is the most simple look that I could do. A transition color, a lid color, outer V color, and keep it going. And as you can see, it's no cut crease. I didn't put down any extra P. Louise base or any of that. So I just basically followed the natural shape of my eye with a packing brush from Amazon to pack it on. I didn't have any fallout, which I was really, really surprised over because this eyeshadow is kind of chunky. The glitter on this is kind of chunky, but once you spread it and blend it out really well. And then I went back into Slip and Slay, still the same kind of brown shade. I took that and put that in my outer V. So I basically used 3 colors to complete this look today. And once again, you can either wear this to work, run errands, out. It all depends on you and what you think a look calls for. But for me, I can wear this for anything. And the less shades I use are the better. Are the best for me because I just can't like use a million shades and blend this a little bit and blend that a little bit and blend this a little bit. Oh, that drives me crazy. Give me the simple way to do things, especially eyeshadow, and I'm good. And now, as you see, I have 2 brushes in my hand and I'm basically just blending. Once I place my eyeshadows where I want them to go, my next step is to blend until my fingers are numb, basically. Basically. And here I use my ColourPop bronzer in Moonlight Beach. Somehow or another this stayed in the clip, so I just left it in. You never know who might want to know or who's using the same type of products that I'm using. And yes, for work, I still wear bronzer and all of that. I be saying like, oh, I want to do a really, really simple look, throw on some makeup and get out the door. But I find that this is relaxing for me to do makeup. So I enjoy just sitting down, taking my time, picking up random stuff. Nothing I have is in order. As you see, I got to find everything. And my MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in Dark Tea just to set the remainder of my face. And then I'll spray it with my NYX Bear With Me spray. And then the next clip will be of me trying the lip kit for the first time. And the lip kit is by Makeup Revolution times Plastic Boy, is the Hazelnut and Macchiato. I like it. It takes me some getting used to because you all know I prefer a really dark liner, a dark brown liner. And this one is kind of mid-tone. It's kind of very, very mid-tone for me. So I ended up still using my Ulta eye gel liner in black brown to give me a little bit more darkness. I was just not comfortable with how light that was. I feel like it's the same color as my lips, so you wouldn't be I'm one of those people, I guess I should say, I like for my lip liner to be pronounced. You know how some you really can't tell that they have on the lip liner, but I think I prefer for my lip liner to be pronounced and for you to see and know that I have on a lip liner. And that's me thinking that if I apply more that it's going to get darker. It's not going to get darker. You just applying more, Nana. So then I take the lipstick, which the lipstick is fine. I know you heard me say on my last video that, you know, it is a very brown girl friendly nude shade in my opinion. I just enjoy a lighter nude, as you can see how you see how my lips just look flat, and that's why I ended up adding my Ulta liner to it, because the lipstick and the liner all look like my lips just flat. So yeah, so I'm just taking that, and then I'll go in with the gloss to give me an extra pop of gloss, spray my face once again, and then I'll come back and you'll see my initial final thoughts on this new collection. My videos are all uploaded backwards. Totally. Okay guys, I'm back. This is the completed workday look. Trying to use some new products. Love the eyeshadow palette. The lip, it takes some getting used to because you know it's not as dark brown as I prefer. But still, it's a pretty wearable everyday look in my opinion. All the other products you've seen me use before. I'm in a rush because I'm almost late. Getting out the door. But anyway, so yeah. I love the eyeshadow palette. The lip, if the pencil was a little bit darker, I would be okay, but it's still wearable. It's still wearable. That's just my preference. My preference. But we're definitely going to keep playing with this eyeshadow palette because I feel like I was able to create a soft, simple look. Great fall palette, great everyday palette, and that is it. So if you enjoyed today's video, please make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, I'll see you in my next video. Bye, guys.